We have cooked a ton of meat in Arden, and we know that it delivers some pretty awesome results. It smokes using real wood pellets and makes a really great flavor profile on whatever it is you want to cook. But we don't know how it stacks up against a professional barbecue pitmaster. So that's why we've got Jeremy from Mad Scientist BBQ coming in. We're super excited to have him in today. He is the all-around expert on all things related to barbecue. We're super excited to have him in. Check out his YouTube channel. He's done catering. He's got an awesome YouTube channel where he does great content. Go check it out. We love him here at FirstBuild, and we're super excited to have him in to try our food. And he's gonna let us know if we're on par or if we have a little more tweaking to do. All right, so this will be a little bit of friendly competition. So we got our meat from the same store. We're gonna use just salt and pepper as our seasoning to keep the playing field level. I'm using the same brand of pellets. The rest will be up to us, and we'll see what happens. Our ribs are in, they'll be done in a couple of hours. Jeremy from Mad Scientist BBQ will be here, and we will find out if we can turn him from skeptic into believer.
Well, this is really, really cool because I had considered, well, what if you could smoke indoors? Well, no, it was actually, I didn't even get that far with the thought. It was, well, if you just have an oven, can you make barbecue inside? So I was thinking, well, you could try it, you could get a rack of ribs, you could use some prog powder, you know, to make it look like you have a smoke ring. You could use liquid smoke to get some smoke flavor in there, and you could just put it in the oven, and it might seem and taste like barbecue, but there was no wood burnt, right? But this is a much better version of that idea, and I'm really excited to try this. All right. They smell like real barbecue, I'll tell you that. Very juicy. And was this just salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
Really? So you're able to get a lot of bark. And that's something you usually, so the pellet smoker ribs that I have, I'm not able to get bark like this.
Interesting.
Yeah. And without using a smoke tube. But just kind of this, and that it's sticky is a really good sign. It means the fat's been rendered properly. And you can see the juice just sitting in all this. Mm-hmm. So that means that they've been cooked really well and you're able to achieve great bark on the outside, presumably really good flavor. And the juice that you see here is especially impressive because these are baby back ribs or loin back ribs, and they're leaner than the spare ribs. Gotcha. So to cook these well is actually a little bit more difficult.
Oh man, we made it harder for ourselves.
Kind of did. We kind of did. Yeah, these really look good. Hopefully I haven't pulled off too much.
That was super red.
Right, but you don't get the same bark. That's right. So if I were to cook these on that pellet smoker until they got that level of bark, these would completely dry out and be gross. I want.
Well, we gotta do ours first.
Yeah. This is the only one I'm curious to try. All right. All right. I'm excited.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. Great bark. It's real barbecue, man.
That's it, guys. Our work here is done. You can go home now.
That's really good. Let me give you some compliments on this first. Okay, so the gulf between these and ribs cooked in your oven is infinitely wide. This, as an experience, is something you can't recreate in your oven, even with liquid smoke, even with, you know, putting some curing salt on the outside to get a kind of a pink ring. This is real barbecue, something you can't create by just faking it in your oven. This is real barbecue. It's actually better than the barbecue I've had at any local Louisville restaurant. Okay, so they probably have very expensive industrial kind of commercial smoking units that don't produce the flavor that this thing does. So all of that is really, really good. There's a lot of smoke flavor on the surface, but the depth of smoke flavor, both in terms of like the complex layers that you get, is a little bit limited when you compare it to burning a real fire. I think it may be because when you're burning just a wood fire, you have combustion taking place at multiple different temperatures, and so the array of compounds that you're producing is going to be kind of a broader spectrum. And so this doesn't have as broad a spectrum of flavor, but it's got real smoke flavor. The smoke flavor is definitely there, but it's It's lighter. Not a really heavily smoked rib, but presumably you have control over that on the unit.
Yeah.
So if you want more smoke, more smoke.
That's right.
Yeah.
You tell us how much you want, but as much as you'd like.
I was afraid I wasn't gonna like these.
I'm so happy you do.
Let
me tell you.
Dude. I was actually kind of dreading it. I was like, if it's bad, I don't want to tell them this is garbage. No, but this is really good. Genuinely impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would eat these ribs before any of the barbecue places I've had here.
Yes. That's heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Legitimately, they're very good.
All right, guys, it's done. It's wrapped up. Mad Scientist BBQ came in. He actually liked our ribs, which is awesome. Make sure to like and subscribe because we've got more content coming your way with Mad Scientist BBQ. He's really going to give us all of his expert feedback, and we're going to integrate it into Arden. To stay in the know and to learn more, go to ardenindoorsmoker.com and sign up. Until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.